All right, we're going to look at the pH now and how to do the calculations for a base. So in this case, we've got a 3.5 molar sodium hydroxide solution, and we want to figure out the pH of that. So sodium hydroxide is a strong base, which means that we can assume that since it's 3.5 molar sodium hydroxide, that's what it says in the jug, it means that the concentration of OH minus in that solution is really 3.5 molar. It's a 1-to-1 ratio. All of it breaks apart, so really there's no NaOH, there's NAs and OH separately. When we look at this problem, then we're trying to figure out the pH, and pH deals with the power of the H+, and we've got a hydroxide here. So if we do just the negative log, which is the P, and we put in the 3.5, that's not going to give us the pH, that instead is going to give us the POH. It's not a problem though, because the conversion from POH to pH is actually a really simple one. So if we go ahead and we do this calculation, solve for POH, we would find out that the POH is negative 0.544. Alright, so we can't really stop there because POH isn't really a useful scale. No one uses it for anything. We've got to get that over to the pH scale. So if you're thinking, well, pH deals with H pluses, there's no H pluses in a basic solution, then you are wrong. Because in the sodium hydroxide, the reason it is basic is not because it doesn't have H+, it's because it has more hydroxides than it does H pluses. It still has the H pluses, just less of them. It's about the imbalance, not the lack thereof. So let's take this then and convert it over to the pH. So our POH, we'll write again as negative 0.544. Conversion is real simple. The pH plus the POH is always equal to 14. So that means in order to solve for the pH, we can just take 14 and subtract the POH that we have. And so then we can find out that the pH is 14.5. Pretty simple conversion, just a couple steps to do it. Make note then that this is a pH of 14.5, which is well above that scale of 1 to 14 that we looked at before. This is an extremely concentrated solution of base. On that scale before it was 1 molar sodium hydroxide, that was 14, this is 3.5. So it does go above that scale right there.